Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich as the Ottoman Empire. Let's continue off for last off. So okay, apparently there's actually a bunch of British troops invading us. I find that a little bit rude, but we'll deploy this new army. They're basically garbage, but they'll stop this British invasion, I'm pretty sure anyway. So we don't have a green army. So you guys can be green army. Move your way over to there. We should be okay. What I'm trying to do right now is take over Amsterdam, because we can take over Amsterdam. All this territory will probably just switch back to German hands, which would be really nice. We need somebody, I think, to go over here. You guys want expeditionary forces? No, I don't think I actually need those. Utrecht's worth 5. I mean, we're really, again, Amsterdam is worth, like 40 points here. Like, it is definitely important. Okay, we got some German units moving into the area to help us out. I appreciate that a great deal. I'm not worried about this invasion really at all, to be honest with you. Look, I just want to take Tehran. Take Tehran, the war should be over. Yes, you do something like this. Bangkok has fallen, I'm assuming, to the Germans. Yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a weird war, I'll say, but... maybe we want to surround, we want to surround Amsterdam, get the encirclement penalty against them. The Swedes are here to help us out, because Sweden did take over most of the area up towards the north, which is nice. I think, like, is there any... I don't think I want to attack France, at least until this section's secured for us. Can you please just, like, actually die, though? Like, that would actually be, like, really useful. Can't tell who's going to want to stay behind here or not, though. Like, if you were to stop attacking, you all push your way into the lowlands. Lowlands has a few anti-air guns, but that's really about it. Yeah, and to start bombing these guys. Yeah, because we're going to be getting a lot of air superiority, which is nice. Again, I think taking Amsterdam will be enough for the Dutch to capitulate. All of this will go back to Germany. Same reason why we're trying to push so hard to kill off the Italians here. I mean, if we go here, this might show up with the AI a little bit. Because all these guys will kind of be technically entrapped. I would like our allies to help us out in this invasion, but unfortunately I don't think that's going to happen. You know, as nice as it would be. So 84, we still got more Reichspakt units coming over here to help. What's taking you guys? Where are you? Please strategically redeploy to the front lines. It'll actually help us out. Okay, so now that we've cut you guys off in half, kind of deploy something like this. Okay, Toronto's at 79. Modina's at 78. But it's getting a little bit better. And we're blowing up some more British submarines. Great news for us. And it looks like Dutch are going to lose Amsterdam. Is that enough for their capitulation? I mean, it's worth 40 victory points. Yeah, like I'd have to imagine. Yes, and this all went back to Germany. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I know usually if I'm on the other side of this, I would be complaining that it's a dumb mechanic, but now that it's helping me out, I think it's fine. Let's keep 2 divisions over here to make sure that they are just fine. Prepare an invasion of the south. Red Army, I mean, could maybe get something done. Anthnwam is also about to fall. Yeah, because now this whole area is now open for our allies to make something good happen. Yeah, and then all of these units, I don't know where they're going to go next. But I guess it doesn't really matter so much. Because at midnight tonight, yes, the Italians are going to capitulate as well. Okay, that didn't actually do as much as I thought it would. To be quite honest with you. I was kind of hoping for a little bit, something a little bit more, you know, spectacular. But I feel like Red Army and Purple Army are going to be fine attacking. Am I saying probably with you? The Commonwealth of America has arisen. I think our allies can deal with these other fronts for now. Because really, like, what are we doing? We're trying to kill France. Yeah, so you have gone just for the Syndicalist. Will you... I mean, you could theoretically do the next step, but no, you're not going to do it for probably a while, and that's okay. I want red on very aggressive. I think the answer to that question is already on very aggressive. Okay, so I've already answered my own question before I could ask it. Okay, so Yellow Army, I want you all down towards the south. Germany got a few encirclements going here. Our AI allies are doing some good work as well. Yeah, because once the Italian peninsula is basically cleaned up, I'm not worried about too much at that point. Don't like how many... I mean, them landing troops in our territory honestly isn't so bad. We've only actually lost 126,000 troops against the Entente for all... Or against the Internationale for all the fronts that I've invaded. You are not happy with an invasion plan right now. But if we at least want to march one guy here. Take that fort. Before it becomes a big issue in the future. I think purple and blue. A combined assault on this front will be nice. And yeah, and this is going to get cleaned up in relatively short order. Could build more submarines. We can build even more, you know, build more convoys as well. Because we only have 679, which is not an undecent amount, but you know, it could be a lot better. Okay, so what's the battle situation looking like? Good, I would say. We basically outnumber the Internationale, I think, on every single front. If we want to look at just the Internationale, they have 171 divisions, at most 311, and we have 846. So, yeah, those numbers are looking, I would say, pretty good for us. I mean, Germany's Asia might still collapse, but that's not really my concern. For obvious reasons. My concern mostly lies in... making sure... Where are you? You Portugal? Yeah. My concern mostly lies in making sure we win the war in Europe. The Asian war does not matter even a little bit to me. Yeah, just march on to Paris. Go to these other major cities. Yeah, like the French, like you are just... completely overwhelmed at this point. There's like nothing you could really do to stop us, I would say. You don't have enough troops to stop every single front from advancing. Or at least I hope you don't, but I'm like 99% sure that we're in good hands. Anywhere else we can go? I mean, Dunkirk doesn't really matter. We can't go over to Calais. It's worth 5 victory points. Go to La Rochelle and then down to Bordeaux. Let's go take over Marseille. I mean, we're kind of at the point of the campaign where casualties don't really matter because there's really not much past killing France. Thank you for the 20 improved artillery. It is a nice gift that I have received. And you know what? If we're not actually pushing into French territory, I don't care that much. If we're just pushing into recapturing German territory, it's not really what I'm interested in. To be honest with you. Okay, Marseille has got a little bit of defense. We'll send in some more units over here. Marseille is worth 20 victory points. All of our Reichspakt allies want to give me equipment and supplies. I won't say no. I mean, casualties are starting to mount. Don't get me wrong. Honestly, I think you guys actually just sit back. There's no way they'll be able to capitulate us in time. And because of that, it really doesn't matter. Okay, they did abandon Dunkirk. They're going to take Calais back. Yeah, our allies are putting a bunch of troops in this whole little pocket. Okay, where is Lyon? Lyon is definitely one of those cities that we do need to take. If it's a city that's got like a big red circle on it, you know you need to take it. You know, they're the most important cities in the game. Yeah, keep on march towards Bordeaux. Paris is currently at 6%. Did we bomb? We didn't bomb them enough, unfortunately. We don't care about the lowlands anymore. It's all just about completely curb stomping France, which we are doing without too much problem. Yeah, so I mean, the CSA can live over there. That's fine. They can go kill Canada or whatever the hell they feel like doing, really. Yeah, so take over these areas. You are doing a fine job. Paris hasn't fallen quite yet, but it will soon. And red and yellow armies are about to unite in just a moment. Is there any other actual like major cities to be taken after Lyon? I honestly don't really think so. I mean, again, we need to take Bordeaux, but that's really about it. Algeria has capitulated to apparently the Nubian Federation sent troops over here. I'm surprised by that, but okay. Don't know why. What do we want to research? Let's go for more hard attack and piercing. Seems good. Okay, so we got better close air support. Follow that up with more air support efficiency. All these planes now should be flying over southern France. So they got 749 fighters, 612 bombers. I mean, it's a lot. Don't get me wrong. And right now, France is currently at 42% capitulation. That's without Lyon or Bordeaux falling. And like I said, those are kind of important cities that need to fall. I think once those cities are gone, we should be looking okay. La Rochelle is worth 1 victory point. Not really anything that we have to worry about. You're worth 5. You know, not bad, not bad. I feel like this is going to be actually like a pretty short episode because like we're going to win this war pretty soon. Is there any more cities? I mean, Orléans is nice. I think Yellow Army, delete your orders. You're going to move here. spearhead your way down south to that. I think it's a bit of a strange choice, it might seem. But I think it makes sense. Yeah, no, yeah, you all just go over there. What are you worth? You're not worth anything. You're just a city tile. That's okay. You're like the suburbs, I guess. Not that it matters a whole ton. Bordeaux is worth, what, 20? Lyon is worth 25. Can I retreat out of battle? I don't think so, right? Like, I can't retreat into enemy territory. That would help me out. There's no denying that. King Promise is over. Who's just ended? Fall of Rio de Janeiro. Okay, did Japan... No, Siam actually just left the faction. Okay. Oh, you're part of the Entente. I don't know why Peru and Argentina are at war with the Entente. Really, I guess, isn't my place to question it. Okay, go to Pau. You go to Toulouse. Yeah, we gotta make sure that we can get a word towards Lyon. Because now France is at 34%. That's gonna get them down even further. Anywhere else we can go. You are worth 5, which means, hey, attack towards there. Thank you very much. I mean, I think Geneva's worth like 15, right? It is, and it is a core state of theirs. Oh, you can actually just walk to Geneva for free. Okay, well, I should have realized that then at some point, but that's okay. Okay, so Lyon's at 97. Should fall once you are done attacking us. You're only worth 1 victory point. 1 and 3. You're not 29%. You're worth 3 victory points. You're worth 5. You down here are worth 6, so let's take these 2 provinces. But yeah, like, France, the war's over, okay? Like, we have successfully won the war, I would say. And without, like, too much problems, honestly. I don't think you're worth any victory points, but we'll fight you anyways. Just because it's fun. Ah! And just like that, the war is over. So, now here comes the tricky part. Well, what do we know for sure? Well, we know that Sweden is going to get Norway. I think they did like all the fighting there, so it makes sense for them to have that territory. Congratulations to you. But then we get to like the interesting parts. I mean, I guess the Dutch East Indies, they still exist, right? Yes. So I guess they should get back their territory. There you guys go. But I'm kind of in like a weird spot about France. And honestly, and you know, England for the most part. So you know what, let's have the Canadians have England. I'm gonna take Scotland. Because Scotland's cool. But then I'm kind of like, I'm going to take France, honestly. So end that turn. Pass, 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 pass. Follow that by giving... I'm actually going to give the Nubian... I mean, because that... Like, the thing is, like... I know our allies helped a lot. But, like, I'm the one who kind of... I think without us, they would have lost the war. Danubian Confederation. You guys also... Where did you guys go? You did take over Algeria. I'll give you that one for sure. And after that, I think probably just Canada. Wherever the hell they are. Kind of just gets the rest of Africa, honestly. Not here, though. Mostly because I think that borders our territory. Makes sense for us to have it. Who else? Britain still needs to be taken. Of course, the Canadians are going to have England. The game doesn't even want me to give them England. That's how little they actually participate in the war. The game's like, no, you can't give that territory to Canada. They don't deserve it. But no, I will still give it to Canada because... There we go. Canada can have the South. After that, we got Hawaii, which I guess would then go to New England. I really don't know who else would get Hawaii. And then Malta can go to Germany. Whenever I find Germany in the list. There they are. Okay, you can have Germany, or you can have Malta. So calculate these peace conferences. I will give Germany probably a little bit more territory. Is it Control-Shift-H? Open up the States Cancel tool. Yes. So these areas, for one, should be part of Russia. I will give Germany... Give them this strip of land. Give Switzerland that strip of land. Give that to you. And I think that kind of makes sense. I'm sure we're going to get kicked out of the Reichspakt in a moment. I mean, Austria's giving this territory to two Sicilies regardless. So basically, if you just stick around if you kind of want to see what the post-war world will look like. Okay, so we do got some decisions. The fate of Scotland. We'll release an independent Scotland. Sure, Italy, you can have that territory. That's fine. Form a state down the south. So congratulations, Zooming Federation, for your first colony. And we'll liberate France under a puppet government. The fate of France. We'll see if they kind of want to do anything else. Like, I don't know if Canada can release Britain as just England, though. I'm honestly not too sure of the answer to that. Yeah, so France now exists, but it's not like there's another France that exists in Algeria anymore, so it's not a big deal. I'm just curious if we get kicked back out of the faction. Because I believe you're supposed to, if I'm not mistaken. I guess we're still technically at war with the Japanese, huh? Yeah. Like, I guess that is still technically the case. But I still think, you know, with the war over in Europe, Russia defeated, our goals, the Dutch have joined the Reichspakt. Who else were you part of before? I don't really know. But either way, I think it's going to be a good time for us to end this episode, and in fact, end this series. So thank you very much for watching. My name is Anthnwam. If you enjoyed, give it a thumbs up. Not enjoy, click some down. You want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.